Hello everyone. Today we're going to be diving into the Internet Horror Iceberg. Thank you to David Grimai, who made this iceberg on Pinterest. A little editor's note. It says Reddit, and I didn't see that, so maybe he didn't make this. Some of these say channel, video, ARG, but we are completely ignoring that, as we are just briefly explaining them. Also with me today is Evandaepac.
Hello.
And there are a couple icebergs out there that have this health bar system, defining how well they understand. 0 is I'm practically guessing. 5 means I'm confident this is true. So let me get into the deep darkness of the Internet Horror Iceberg. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is a horror web series with puppets spanning from 2011 to 2016. And next month, they're releasing a TV show. Next month as of recording. How the episodes usually play out is they act cute and innocent at the beginning, but by the end everything is weird and strange. It's basically about mass media that targets children and brainwashes them. There's a lot of deep stuff and lore I won't get into.
Salad Fingers is a bizarre animated horror series created by David Firth about this guy on screen, Salad Fingers, living in a post-apocalyptic world, and a lot of dark things happen. That's all really needed to be said.
Ben Drowned. Ben Drowned is a well-known creepypasta created by Alex Hall. It's also a 3-part web series. The story revolves around a Majora's Mask cartridge that is haunted by the ghost of a boy named Ben, who drowned. The series concluded on October 31st, 2020, with the sequel Ben Drowned 2 announced on June 24th, 2022. Your turn.
Marble Hornets. Marble Hornets is a YouTube web series inspired by the Slenderman online mythos. The first video was posted on YouTube June 2009, following a post that its creator, Roy Wagner, created on the Something Awful forum the previous day.
Local 58. Local 58 is an analog horror ARG web series that truly pioneered the genre. It's a great watch. Definitely recommend. There's a really weird plot about aliens in the moon. It's a spin-off of a show called Candle Cove. Not much that needs to be said there.
Username 666. Username 666 is an eerie video on YouTube that is kinda inexplainable. The videos were made by a user on YouTube called Nana Numbers. They created a video in 2008 called Username 666. It shows what happens when one searches for the username 666 on YouTube and then refreshes a few times. Side note, there was a glitch a while ago where if you deleted the H from watch in any YouTube URL, you would be greeted with the 666 video.
Lasagna Cat. Most episodes feature live-action reenactions of Garfield comic strips. The little, often weird skit, at least in 2008. Until the second batch of episodes in 2017. Although they were still comic strip reenactions, the skits at the end were getting more and more dark and disturbing. And then came the telephone survey. Watch this at your own risk. The entire almost 5-hour-long video. In the last 10 or so minutes, things take a turn for the worse. I say watch at your own risk. I just said that. But that's all I have to say about Lasagna Cat. Watch at your own risk. It gets disturbing.
Dining room, or There Is Nothing. There Is Nothing for short. There Is Nothing is a 1-minute short film created by David Earl. The film begins focusing on a gray kitchen in a dining room. spoon in hand. A fire can be seen in the background. She slowly opens her eyes and begins talking backwards. Halfway through, the video rewinds and reveals what she said. There is nothing.
SCPs. SCPs are improbable creatures contained at the SCP Foundation. Its motto: secure, contain, protect. These creatures were incredibly popular between 2020 and 2021. I'm not going to go into much more because SCPs are common and most people know what they are. If you want to find out more info on them, just look them up.
Crypt TV. They make and promote horror content. That's all it says in the script.
Obey the Walrus. Obey the Walrus, known in Spanish as, I don't know Spanish, so I don't know how to pronounce that, is a video that was allegedly created by a Latin American cult known as La Morsa, the Walrus. And it is said that bad things happen after watching the video. The video begins with the itsy bitsy spider in Spanish.
La pequeña araña en un tubo se subió.
As it begins to speed up a lot, until eventually everything is distorted. I don't know a lot about this, but what I do know, the woman featured in the video is actually old footage of an American born as Johnny Bama, I think, who later obtained the stage name of Sandy Crisp. She is more popular known by the nickname Goddess Bunny. The woman from the video is no longer with us, and it is sad she will be remembered as a creepy person or something. Rest in peace.
Catastrophe Crow was a video game developed by Optus Interactive, led by Manfred Lowers. Originally intended for a 1999 release for the Nintendo 64, multiple delays caused the game to never release to the public. Basically, I don't know much about this, but read creepypasta. These content names are weird.
Lee Hardcastle. Lee Hardcastle is a British animator who specializes in stop-motion techniques.
So wait, shouldn't you mention that you don't want to do this?
No, that's stupid. The only two we can really talk about is the Simpson Couch Gag, Part 1, and Hamster Hell. Now, I'm pretty sure he's more known for the Simpsons video, which I will not be showing. Watch at your own risk, again, just like in Lasagna Cat. There's a ton of gore, and it's not very fun to look at. He doesn't really make horror claymations anymore. Hamster Hell is really just about the hamster that's terribly treated.
Poppy. Poppy isn't really scary, and she's just weird. There's not any lore or anything about her. She's just made up normal videos. She makes music these days, but not back then.
Blankroomsoup.avi. Blankroomsoup.avi is an odd video. The video starts with a man at a table. There is an account on Dailymotion called Ray TV, which are the same two figures from the Blank Room Soup video. The man is crying, sobbing into a bowl, and some of the bowl's contents are spilled around the table before him as if he'd eaten slobbery or in a hurry. There are a lot of people saying that there are theories on YouTube, which you can check out. I'm not going to be going into them because there are just a ton of them, but if you are interested in this topic, you should look it up.
Jump scares. You should know what a jump scare is. If you don't, why are you watching this video? If you don't know what one is and you keep wanting to watch this video, a jump scare is a technique often used in horror films and video games, intended to scare the audience by surprising them with an abrupt change in an image or event. Like this.
I Feel Fantastic. I Feel Fantastic is a creepy video featuring a mannequin singing in a robotic voice. There were theories that the creator was a sicko serial killer, but these were all debunked.
Meat Canyon. Meat Canyon makes weird, animated, quote-unquote, horror videos, although they are meant to be comedic, so I don't know why they're on here. I guess they could be scary to some.
DYE music video. This one isn't
Momo. Momo is an internet urban legend based with the blue whale challenge. She would threaten people into harming themselves. It's not real, obviously, but it's a bit creepy. I mean, it is real, but only part of it.
Yeah.
And it's just a goofy
Not the Momo
statue.
statue part.
The statue is goofy.
Alan Tutorial. Alan Tutorial is a Minecraft YouTuber who makes farm tutorials. Anyway, for real, he's a YouTuber who made an ARG series. Because of course he did. Okay, so according to Wikitubia, in one instance, Resnick's instructions are interrupted by a loud knocking at the door. In the next video, Resnick appears to have been locked in the closet. Soon, Resnick seems to run out of ideas for new tutorials. To make matters worse, something scary finds its way into his room and gives him spooks. And immediately afterward, his beloved blue chair is knocked over. This tragic turn of events deeply upsets Resnick, but he soon finds his motivation again and continues making tutorials. Things soon go eerie again as Resnick begins inexplicably destroying his room and then locks himself out of it. Now stranded in the wilderness, Resnick's sanity starts to slip even further. Undeterred, he continues to make tutorials despite his predicament, but is eventually captured by an unknown party and locked in a cell where he briefly gives up on tutorials and turns his attention to reporting on news stories. This phase passes quickly, and Resnick resumes making tutorials in exchange for momentary compensation from his unseen captors. During Resnick's captivity, he is living in a very unhealthy state. His chance of escaping is starting to seem hopeless. The room is covered in waste and trash, and Resnick himself is filthy. His videos barely have context anymore, other than talking to himself, but in some, you can see an unknown, mangled object spinning in the room during parts of the video. A ray of hope suddenly appears in Resnick's newest video. He seems to have found some motivation inside himself in a heroic attempt at freedom. He breaks through the wall of his cell. He is last seen crawling out of the wall through a small hole.
Shay St. John. Shay St. John is a fictional character and art project who appears in a series of surrealist shorts. Her backstory is she was a supermodel disfigured in a train accident who rebuilt her body with a collection of mannequin parts. There's not too much to it, I'm pretty sure. Let me know if I missed something. But also, rest in peace to the man who created this. He died in 2010. RIP.
We're going to be skipping Petscop because there's a ton to it, but you can check the videos on it.